Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, before we even get started, want to go ahead and give all praise and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakat, Dash. Secondly, want to give double honors to the Elders Apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And third, want to give salutation to all the Akim that serve the hopeful elect that laboring for this word and this truth in righteousness and sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalom, 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 my brother Hakar from GMS, South Carolina, and pretty much I'm about to go ahead and get into a quick listen. Um, you know what I'm saying? And in this quick listen, what we gonna go into is pretty much, you know what I'm saying, something basic, but you still got, certain Hebrew Israelite camps out there outside of Great Millstone that's out there that's teaching that, you know what I'm saying, we gotta wake up all of Israel, which that's a lot, man. All right, because Yahawashi is not looking for all of Israel. You know what I'm saying? We have numerous scriptures, you know what I'm saying, we can go to, in which we are going to do that to prove that Yahawashi is only dealing with the elect of the nation of Israel, man. All right? He's not dealing with all of Israel on this side, okay? Even though, Israel is Yahawashi chosen nation, but even in the chosen, there's a chosen out of the chosen. Not all Israel of Israel. So let's go ahead and, like I said, man, we're going to go ahead and get into it. All right, the first scripture, you know what I'm saying, I want to get into it, Jeremiah 23:3. And it says, and I will gather the remnant of my flock. And when you look up that word remnant, right, that word remnant doesn't mean everybody, man. When you look up that definition of that word remnant, man, remnant means a small, especially, you Google that, you know what I'm saying? That remnant means a small remaining quantity of something remaining. So if something is remaining, it had to be other numbers included for it to be remaining. Something had to happen, or it had to be some type of judgment, which we talking about Jacob's trouble, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed at the end of the day. And like I said, when you read that word, and I would gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their foes, and they shall be fruitful and increasing. That's coming up, man. And that's talking about when Yahawashi shall come back and deliver the elect. All right, you know what I'm saying? And for us to go ahead and prove that, all right, we just read it right there, Jeremiah 23:3. Let's go ahead and further prove that. All right, let's get Zechariah 13. You already know. All right, go to prove that Yahawashi is not dealing with all of Israel. So for all these clowns that talking about we trying to wake up all of Israel, any guys talking about any camps they're talking about they trying to wake up all of Israel, man, run away from those guys, man. Yahawashi ain't dealing with those guys, man. All right, Yahawashi is only dealing with the elect of the nation of Israel, man. He ain't dealing with all of Israel on this side, man. All right. Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass, and we're reading future prophecy that's about to take place during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, and it says Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, Yahawashi, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. It says two parts, man. It's talking about Israel, man. So two parts. That's where we get the 2/3 from, man. You know what I'm saying? From the scriptures. Yeah, and these words of Yahawashi, so it's gonna happen. All right, it says 2/3 of Israel, man. All right, because you look at the state of our people today, our people's not coming back to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Israel, here it is, Yahawashi done put this truth on the internet, on YouTube, starting with our Elders Apostles of Great Millstone, going all the way back in 2007. You know what I'm saying? And here we are in 2021. 14 years later. You know what I'm saying? You still got Jake out here prescribing to be Kemetic, prescribed to be Hamites, prescribed to be Moors, prescribed to be Christians, everything but who they are, man. All right? They in different philosophies. So when the truth is being brought out, niggas mocking, they being scoffers. Nah, I'm not an Israelite. That's you, nigga. That's your thing. I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. Nah, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Well, what's your nationality? Well, I'm nationality. I have spirituality, brother. I got spirituality. Jake is just out here, just freaking lost, man. But let's get back to it. Zechariah, all right, 13. Let's finish up. Zechariah 13:9, right? And it said, no, shall I finish it up? Verse 8. Reading back up top. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, Yahawashi, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Yeah, the third, which is the 1/3, man. All right, which represents the elect, man. All right, the elect, you know what I'm saying, is going to be covered. You know what I'm saying? Yahawashi Yahawashi is going to defend the elect, man. The elect going to be delivered, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? From that big nuclear blast, man. That lake of fire, man. All right? You know? And I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined. And Most High, he said the third part. He ain't talk about all of Israel, man. What happened to the two parts? The two parts, read back in verse 8, Zechariah 13:8. It says, shall be cut off and die. But it says through the third, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Through the third part, through the fire, which represents what? That remnant, which represents what? The elect. So that's a cut right there. That Yahweh Shemashah dealing with all of Israel, man. And it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and that's a cut that they say, because you got a lot of Hebrew Israelite camps that's calling on different names outside of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. Not all Hebrew Israelites are calling on the true name of Yahweh, which is that's the Most High name, Yahweh, which means He exists. He is, and they don't call on the true name of the Lord, which is Yahawashi, which means He's the deliverer, man. All right, they call on other names outside of the true names, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to pay guys that's out there doing that, like Nate Satan and others, man. They're gonna have to pay for that, man. All right, you know. But just like I said, just go back and just prove, you know what I'm saying, which ain't hard to do. All right, go back and just prove that Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, he's not dealing with what all of Israel, man. All right, and it's just simple as that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Get a basic, you know, like I said, we get to the basic scriptures, man. Tell you, these guys, they lacking for not knowing the scriptures at the end of the day. Romans 11, matter of fact, we start at verse 5, man. Romans 11 and 5. It says, even so then at this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. Hold on. There we go with that word remnant again. And we know that the word remnant means a small remaining quantity of something and remaining. And that going to be, and you know, the elect going to be remaining out of, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be remaining from what? The judgment, man. All right. Coming in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right. The elect going to be saved out of it through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, man. But 2/3 therein, man, hey, they're going to die within, you know, they're going to die for their iniquity and their sins over here in America, man. All right. Because they didn't look to the Lord, man. They didn't look to Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi when they had liberty, when they had time, man. All right, because that grace period don't last forever, man. And we coming to that time when the mercy and grace is about to be done away with, man. But finishing back up Romans 11 and 5, it says, even so then at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. And if by grace, then is it no more of works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work. When what then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election, and there we go with that word election, man. And if you look up that word election, in order, you know what I'm saying, to have the word election, that means you have to have a choice, man. All right, and that what that word election means, it just means choice, man. All right, choice out of what, man? You know, out of Israel, man. All right, the 1/3, man, which represents the elect. 2/3 gonna be destroyed, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? And then when you look at that word election, and when you look up that word election for the Latin, in the Latin, it means eligere. If I'm saying it wrong, shalat, but you know what I'm saying, it's eligere. You know what I'm saying? Eligere. All right, in the Latin, and it just means for the election. You know what I'm saying? How you say election in Latin? Eligere, which means pick out, man. It just means to pick out. Pick out from who? Out of Israel, man. All right, you know, come on, man. It is simple as that, man. Ain't nothing hard, man. Ain't need every damn body like certain clowns out there have you believe, okay? Have you believe a lie. It says Romans 11 and 7, what then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election, there we go with the word election again, have obtained it. So this truth is only for the elect. And the rest were blinded. Damn, man, it's self-explanatory, man. The rest were blinded, which is 2/3, man. According as it is written, Yahawah have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, until this day. And this talking about even this very day, man. You know what I'm saying? So-called January the 29th, 2021, man. Even to this day, man, Jake still been, still, rebelling against Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, man. All right, still not looking to Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. They still putting their confidence, and they going down to Egypt for help at the end of the day, putting their confidence in man. They're not seeking after Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi at the end of the doggone day, man. All right, you know. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, man, we got some more, man. Let's get Matthew. All right, let's get Matthew 24. Let's get Matthew 24 real quick. All right, Matthew 24, 22. In actuality, I probably can really end on the scripture here, to be honest with you. Red letter Yahawashi, man. It says Matthews 24 and 22, red letter Yahawashi. It says, start at verse 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation," talking about Jacob's trouble, "such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be." So that's talking about, the end of the world. That's talking about Jacob's trouble, man. Read it again. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation." It says, great hell, man, they're going to be taking place, man. "Such as was not since the beginning of the world." You know what I'm saying? So this great tribulation ain't going to be compared to nothing that happened in history, man. To this time, no, nor ever shall be. So it's going to be, it says, so this time, the great tribulation, ain't going to be no time that's going to be compared to the time that we coming in. And to prove that that's talking about Jacob's trouble, shoot, man, we just go into Jeremiah 30, right? And 7, man. Okay. Jeremiah 30 and 7. It says, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it." We just read that in Matthews, right? Okay. We just read that in Matthews, man. Okay. It says, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it," man. All right. You know what I'm saying? Which, there you go again, which represents what? The elect shall be saved out of it, man. All right. Going back to Matthews 24, right? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're going to close out on that. You know what I'm saying? The point being made right here. It says, Matthews 24 and 21 once again. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be." Verse 22, "And except those days should be shortening, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elects, but for the elects, but for the elects' sake, those days shall be shortening," man. All right? For the elect's sake, man. I mean, do I need to say any more? That's self-explanatory right there. So Yahweh Shah quickening the time and speeding up the time, you know what I'm saying? For the elect's sake, man. All right, not nobody else, man. All right? So don't let nobody confuse you, man. Anybody talking about, you know what I'm saying, they looking to wake up all Israel. Yahweh Shah ain't looking to wake up all Israel. He ain't looking to look up the remnant, the elect, his elect men. So, you know what I'm saying? Anybody talking about they looking to wake up all Israel? Hey, man, they looking to try to get their own vain glory at the end of the day, man. They're not trying to they're not being obedient, to Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right? They're not hearkening to the commandments of Yahweh Shem Shah. They looking to establish their own righteousness, which is going to ultimately have their ass taken out, man. And with that, what I'm saying, I hope, what I'm saying, that was edifying to the hopeful body or the hopeful elect. And with that, what I'm saying, I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom, shalom.